Let me put down my bag.
Hello.
Hello.
Suzie Yeung's going to put down her bag. Here we are for another voice actor lunch. Woohoo. We're out in McCambridge Park in lovely downtown Burbank.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you drinking?
This is a peach. What did I ask you to order?
Jasmine?
Jasmine? Yeah.
Like that?
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
Oh
my God, napkins everywhere. And we're having mama hongs, which is awesome.
It's windy today.
Yeah. Are you cold?
A little bit.
Oh, no.
A wee bit. But it's okay. I have a jacket.
For those of you who don't know Suzie, which is probably none of you, would you say you're best known for Yuffie?
Best known? I would say between like Yuffie and Makima. I think those are probably the top two.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
What do you guys think? Load up the comments. What do they say? Sound off in the comments?
Sound off in the comments.
I think it's changed. I don't think they say sound off anymore.
What do the kids use these days?
I don't know. What do you kids, what's the proper terminology? In fact, put that in the comments.
Are we coming through audio-wise, by the way? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I do like noise cancellation and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So these microphones are pretty good. You are quite soft-spoken, though.
I am? Yeah, that's a problem that I have. Like, even during conventions, I feel like I have to shout because I don't have a very supported voice. So, I've never really learned breath support.
That's okay. It's not important in our profession.
I beg to differ.
I'll subtitle you for this video. Yeah. You should be like, what is she saying?
Yeah. It's like when you're on your Twitch streams, you're like, is this okay, chat? Is the volume okay?
I always have to check because everything is always going wrong.
What are you eating, Greg?
This is like, grilled ribeye steak with vermicelli noodle and
shrimp.
You what?
Shrimp.
Ooh, right. Vegas was a good show, wasn't it?
It was.
I loved it.
I was surprised because I think I went for the first time a couple years ago. And it was like either the first or second year, but now it's really grown a lot.
Yeah, this was the third year, so you must have gone the first year.
And
I even went last year, and this year, way better than last year even.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When's your next one?
WeebCon.
Oh,
Texas.
in Texas. That's an amazing, amazing show.
It really was. And I always like going back to Texas because I have like friends there, and it's always nice to see them. I favorited a bunch of like restaurants in Dallas so that I could just like I asked to stay an extra day just so I could spend time there. Yeah.
Imagine that. Spending extra time in the city.
Imagine that. I usually don't.
Yeah.
But if it's a cool city or if I have friends there, then I do.
So that one WeebCon's in May?
No, it's in 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh. Nice.
I was looking at your past video. Is this the second one we're doing?
This is the third one.
The third one.
So it was Mark Whitten. Isaac Robinson Smith was the first one.
Okay.
And then Mark was the last one.
Oh, I love Mark.
I know. Isn't he awesome?
He's so cool. I browsed a bit of that episode. It was like, you guys are talking about skincare.
It's important. Oh my gosh. Wait.
Drop your skincare routine.
Did I talk about serums at all with Mark?
I don't remember, but you were talking about BB creams.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's that. But I've started using serums. My wife got me some serums.
Oh.
They're amazing.
Wow.
It's like all about serums. I'm serious. Like you put them on and it's like a different level of like sort of like minimizing pores and just looking hydrated and you know?
Is it Korean?
Yeah.
What's the brand?
It's from Costco.
Oh.
Yeah, Costco sells like these Korean serums now.
Oh, yeah, they do.
I forgot which one I'm using. I'm using two of them. And then a third one that's a different, what's it called? My something? I forgot the brand name. But I like them a lot. And the My something one that I use is very botanical smelling, which I really like.
So it's just like serums and then that's it? Or like...
So serums, eye cream, and moisturizer.
Okay.
And moisturizer with SPF during the day and at night without.
Oh, that Korean skincare.
Yeah.
That's how you stay young, kids.
That's right. The little things in life.
Oh, yeah. It's like a little treat, I feel, when you do skincare at like nighttime. You're like, oh.
I know. Oh,
spa time.
I want to start doing those collagen masks too. Have you done those?
Maybe like once in a while.
I think for the longest time, I thought skincare was just like a crock, you know? But now that I'm doing them, I'm like, oh, this really does make a huge difference, you know?
I actually had a skincare analysis done not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, where like they basically put you in a really high-tech machine and then they sort of give you a rating on like how dry your skin is, your porosity, and like what kind of products are like best for your skin and stuff. So that was really fascinating.
Where'd you do it?
It was like around K-Town.
Oh.
I think. Yeah.
I should do that.
You should. It's really cool just to find out like what type you are. Because for me, my skin is super, super dry. So that was helpful for me to know because then I'm like, oh, I should use more hydrating products instead of using products that are focused on oily skin, you know? So I recommend it.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah. It's fun just to find out.
Is it fun in the same way as like doing 23andMe? Have you ever done any of those? Genetic testing that tells you what you are?
Have I? I can't remember. If I did, it's been a long time. But yeah, like I love doing tests. I also did the color analysis theory.
What's that?
Basically, like they tell you what season you are, like in terms of what colors look good on you. So like what they'll do is they'll have different color cloths and match it against your skin tone and see what colors are flattering or unflattering.
Really?
On you. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
I know, yeah.
I wear the same thing every day, so I don't know if that's going to work for me. All it's going to do is make me feel bad about wearing black. Is that a K-Town thing too?
Yeah. Oh, you know, it's Korean. Koreans take their aesthetics very seriously.
Very seriously.
But it's very interesting, very fascinating.
Okay, I'm going to have to try that now.
Yeah, I can give you the recommendation.
Totally the ice cream truck. That's hilarious.
It was really funny. I was in a session one time, and I kid you not, it was like 7 p.m. And then we heard an ice cream truck. And we're like, ice cream truck at 7 p.m.? This must be some sort of like suspicious activity going on, because who sells ice cream at 7 p.m.?
Hey, kids.
You want some ice cream?
I always wondered about the economics of the ice cream truck. Like, you have your own truck, assuming that's paid off. You have to buy the ice cream, and it's in the freezer in your truck, and you drive around. Like, how many do you have to sell to actually like make a living? You can't be a full-time ice cream person, can you?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I haven't bought from an ice cream truck in a long time.
Yeah, if you have kids, that'll change.
Right. Do you buy ice cream for your kid?
We do. Well, I buy ice cream for myself because I'm awful.
What's your favorite?
Oh, gosh. When I was a kid, my favorite were we called them bomb pops, but they're also called like rocket pops, I think. The red, white, and blue ones.
Is it the sizzling ones? They sizzle in your mouth.
They sizzle in your mouth?
Well, you know, like Pop Rocks.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I've never heard of that. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard of Pop Rocks.
That was after my time. Oh, Pop Rocks, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I eat Pop Rocks on stream.
Like
they do? See, that I didn't know.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you were saying.
What's it called? Pop Rocks ice cream?
I thought that's the popsicle you were talking about.
The bomb pop.
Rocket one?
The rocket one. Well, the rocket one's just, I mean, that one's been around forever, but it doesn't actually like sizzle.
Oh, but I don't know.
So wait, you've eaten this though?
No, but I think in theory, I think I would think what it would feel like.
Are you sure you weren't just somebody did? This sounds like Alex messing with you, honestly. Oh, Susie, you know, they have these things. They're just, they're the
That's what
popsicles.
he would say.
Yeah. They sizzle
Well,
in your mouth.
They,
Yeah. Let's both do our Alex impression. Two Alexes talking to each other. So, Susie.
Yeah.
You ever try that ice cream? It's really cool.
Yeah, it's very epic.
You know. Yeah. Oh, he's going to be so mad at us. So we'll cut that out. Just kidding. We're definitely including that.
Yeah. He won't be mad. He'll be like, yeah, that sounds like me.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
So what does it taste like? Is it just like a fruit pop?
It's like, The red is like cherry. The white, I think, is like pineapple, and the blue is like raspberry, something like that.
Okay, so it's like the Neapolitan of popsicles, I
yeah,
guess.
exactly. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I almost totally bit my mouth.
Mm.
But I didn't. Mm. When's the last time you really bit your mouth, like really badly?
Probably like 2 weeks ago. Happens pretty often.
That sucks.
I'm very clumsy.
Me too. And it always results in the most awful canker sore. I hate it. Do you have sessions today?
Do you have what?
Sessions? Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Right after this. Around 2 p.m., 2:15.
Nice.
Yeah. Or some anime.
Some anime? What's that?
I don't know, dude. What is that?
Never heard of it. So anime, what is that? I'm assembling plastic shelves.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
For just like furniture?
No, like I got a storage space, and my studio is a mess. And I got a storage space, and I'm gonna but the storage space is also a mess. So I figure if I put up these shelves and organize the storage space, then I'll be able to get more stuff in there out of the studio, and thereby make the studio more inhabitable. Mm-hmm. Because right now, I love my studio, but A, it's always a mess, and B, there's no place for anyone to sit. Like you literally come in, there's the booth, there's my desk with my seat, and then it's just like chaos and like the wasteland. And there was a Peloton bike in the corner, but we're gonna get rid of that.
Yeah.
And I'm finally gonna put like a sofa back there. Yeah.
Is it like how big is the space?
20 by 10.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not huge.
No, but you can fit a little love seat or something.
Yeah, totally. Because it's like it's a great workspace, but it's a terrible hangout space. Like there's no place for anyone to sit, so.
Would you have hangouts there? Like, do you invite people over? Like,
maybe I would once it's there. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like people ask me for audio favors here and there. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah, because Rick Wasserman and I produce voiceover demos.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Actually. Do you know Rick Wasserman? Have you met Rick? Okay. Anyway, he was the voice of AMC for like 15 years.
What?
The whole, like previously on The Walking Dead, like
crazy.
That was him. A good version of that. And so I'm really, really super into this like producing voiceover demos thing. I do the music and sound effects. Like Rick directs the actors, gives me the final vocal track, and then I produce it with music and sound effects and plugins and all that stuff. It's really fun.
Wow. Does he do the writing too?
I think he does. Yeah.
My demo is like 6 years old at this point.
Mine's at 10 years old.
Do you ever like listen back to it and just cringe?
Oh, totally. No, my first voiceover demo is the worst thing. Like if I heard some actor give that to me today, I'd be like, okay, get yourself in class.
Find another job.
Yeah, slow down there, little bit, buddy. But at this point, my agent doesn't, nobody uses my demo that much. And so I don't know if you saw I put it on Instagram and TikTok and everything, but on my YouTube, I have my like supercut that's like 100 rolls, like just one line from each roll, one after another. So my agent actually used that and sent it, and it got me a job.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, well, a visual reel with actual rolls will let them know I'm not some jackass, you know what I mean? Well, yeah. I guess that's a separate issue. So now I'm basically using that as my demo.
Your visual reel.
Yeah. If people say, like, do you have a demo? Like, I have one for live action dubbing, and then I have that other one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard that people do cast off demos, so... But I don't know, a video is a large file, so I think they only, sometimes have your audio on file.
Yeah, I just send a YouTube link. And I know that's not ideal. I know they like to have the files local, but...
Yeah, it still works.
I thought I was hungry.
Yeah. I guess so. I'm still picking out my salad. I don't usually eat salad.
Really?
But I've been trying to be healthier.
I'm doing, I found this app. It's called Better Me. And it basically just has me do calisthenics once a day for like 12 minutes.
So what kind of exercise is that?
So it's like, plank for 30 seconds and then push-ups for 30 seconds and then, yoga poses and this and that. And actually, because the problem for me is that if I work out for too long, I'm like, this sucks, and then I don't do it at all. But the fact that it's just like 12 minutes a day, I'm being pretty consistent.
Do you go to the gym?
No. I wish I could, but there's just no time. You know, if I can just set my phone down and go start workout and just be 12 minutes, be done with it. Going to the gym is like an hour and a half endeavor.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what it is. It's so hard to be consistent working out.
But this way, at least I'm doing something, right?
Yeah.
And even though I probably should be exercising more, at least I'm not exercising at all.
Do you walk? Do you do any cardio things?
So the same company that gave me that scooter, they gave me an e-bike too.
Can I see your scooter?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Whoa. We're gonna try and get Suzie on this thing later. It's gonna be awesome.
We'll see if I live.
Of course you're gonna live. You just have, actually, they have a really good safety feature on this. This is the company's called Fifth Wheel, and if you hit the accelerator and you're standing still, it doesn't do anything. You have to kick off first for the accelerator to kick in. Like you have to already be going like 1 mile an hour. So it just keeps you from doing that thing where it just like shoots out from under you. Yeah.
I did use what do you call those? You know, in Yakuza, where like
Segway?
Segway. Yes. I used one of those before.
I love how Yakuza has to be the frame of reference for anything we talk about.
It's just so relatable sometimes, you know? Yeah, that was fun.
Really? Because I don't even understand how that works. Like you lean and it goes?
Yeah, you just lean. And then, so the Segway that I used didn't have handles. It just had like a stick in the middle. So you had like the where you place your feet, and then like one stick in the middle where you would lean either way to like change direction.
And it actually like works intuitive? That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and then like to stop, you just kind of lean back slightly. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
I may have to try that. Once I tire of the thrill of the scooter, then I'll graduate to something like that.
It was fun.
How fast does it go?
Not that fast.
I put this thing, I timed myself. I got the NYAV post in 9 minutes. Just shaking side streets.
Nice. So do you use this to go to work?
I haven't. I only got it 2 days ago.
Oh, really?
So it's all very new.
Did you just get it just because?
I got it as part of one of those gifting suites. Have you ever heard of those things? So Squid Game was nominated for a Critics' Choice Award. So then the Critics' Choice Award has this whole event. It's called a gifting suite, where basically nominees, and I think because all the on-camera actors are in Korea, they're just like, oh, okay, well, Greg's close enough. I guess let's invite him, whatever. And you go there, and it's just all these companies there just give you free stuff. And I'll totally promote the stuff that that really resonates with you, right?
Yeah.
This thing is so much fun, dude. That's why I brought it, so we could possibly get you on it, because it's like, when I was a kid, I always rode my bike around. That was my thing. Yeah. Right? And I wanted to skateboard, but I was so shitty at it. It just, I was going to hurt myself really badly. So I stopped doing that. But I haven't cruised around since I was in college. Yeah. And that was over 30 years ago. Right. And so it's kind of I don't know. It's sort of a thrill for me from my younger life that I'm experiencing again, and it's really kind of awesome.
You're a kid again.
I am.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't kill myself. Oh, I brought a helmet too.
That's good. No, it's good because I wouldn't say you'd be active with it, but it's better than I would imagine just driving all the time and just sitting there,
your legs and your core have to be engaged a little bit to keep from falling off. Yeah, you'll see.
You'll see. Oh God.
Seriously, does this scare you at all, the notion of riding this thing?
It doesn't scare me, but I haven't been on a scooter in I don't know. I've never really ridden one. Even if I have, it's just for a one-time thing. Yeah. So.
Just go easy on the accelerator, it's all. Of course, that's what they told me. And the moment I got on, I slammed the accelerator down as far as it could go.
Oh, God.
It was awesome. Have you done Toy Temple yet?
Is that a signing?
It's like a toy store in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
That's the next one that I'm doing at beginning of May. Yeah.
I feel like for store signings, are they more Funko heavy? Yeah, I only
That's
have
true.
1 or 2, and
I only have 3.
yeah, but
Well, I guess
it's
4.
Demon Slayer, right?
Well,
Demon
yeah.
Slayer's like your movie is coming out soon, right? When is that?
September, I think.
September. That's so exciting.
But it is building a lot of hype, honestly. Like everyone having to wait.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's good, but I'm impatient to see it too.
You should dress up like your character in a sleek suit, you know.
Well,
with a hat.
is Angela gonna hook me up or what?
Yeah, I mean, she can. You can contact her.
I'll totally hire her to do it.
Yeah. It looks really good. Like, the animation's beautiful.
That last episode, they really went all out.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of crazy.
I died.
Oh, you're Ubuyashi's wife.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Not Mercer.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
That's so crazy, dude.
Went out with a bang.
Literally.
It was so funny because I think I was telling Alex this. I was like, yeah, I don't think she, has a huge part. And he was like, no. You'll see. Like, she becomes the leader of the Corps and whatnot. And I was like, are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure I died. I'm pretty sure she's dead. And then he re-looks at the manga and he's like, oh, it's not her. I don't think she's coming back.
Yeah, those are pretty substantial explosions.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, though? Can you imagine the whole... I think Muzan has a line where it's like, I can't believe he blew up his wife. And the kid's like, yeah, I can't believe that either. That's crazy.
Yeah, I blew you up. I was there with you. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized that.
Yeah.
We were in the same scene. Do you remember if you talked to us during that scene, or were you just being like cool?
I mean, I talked to Ubuyashiki for 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Even though the episode's only half hour. But our conversation goes on forever. But I don't think I said anything to you or the girls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was probably just staring at you and be like, man, F this guy.
F this guy, but he does have nice clothes.
Yes, for real. I like your fit.
So that group stream you did the other night, is that done? Did you finish the game? Wasn't it a Persona thing?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Very sad. End of an era.
How many streams did y'all do together?
So I think we took turns. Alex basically invited 1 or 2 members of the cast per stream. So there's 8 of us or something. So around 6 to 8 streams. And then the last one, we invited everybody, and that was really fun.
That's really cool.
I just love it when casts are legitimate, friends. We really, are good friends. Because, when we're being put into projects, we don't know who else is going to be on it. We don't have any control over it. But it's such a good treat when, it's people that you do know, and it's people that you really get along with.
Yeah.
So I think it made it that much more special, I think.
Wow, so this is Persona 3, right?
Reload, yeah.
Reload. But what's the difference between 3 and Reload?
So 3 came out years ago. So Reload is essentially a remake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, of the original. Have you never played?
I've never played a Persona game.
You've never played a Persona game?
I know, isn't that crazy?
Oh my God. That's crazy. Aren't you in one?
No, well, I'm in Persona Strikers as a creepy old man. Literally, I don't know if it's Erica Harlacher or who it is, but...
Wait, no, you're in
Well, Metaphor, yeah, but I mean, that's not a Persona game per se, right?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's not under the Persona...
No, but it's basically Persona. It's fantasy Persona.
Right.
Yeah.
But, yeah, in Persona Strikers, I play a creepy old man where it's some little mini boss who starts hitting on either Erica or either you, for all I know. And it's just
Strikers.
Oh, okay. But it's really gross. Oh, aren't you a pretty thing? Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
And then I play some bodyguard or something like that. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Metaphor was a much more...
How was that?
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
We actually recorded with an engineer and a studio that's over in the UK.
Oh,
Because most of the actors were from the UK.
Right.
There was only 3 of
So
us
they recorded
Americans.
you remotely.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was me, Caleb, and Alejandra Reynoso here.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
and then it was cool because Stu Clark, he's over in the UK and he plays Stroll. He's like a crazy accomplished musical theater actor as well. He plays Javert in Les Mis over there.
Right.
And so he connected all of us. He like started a group chat with everybody. And it was fun to just say hi to everybody else, who worked on the game and stuff. Every once in a while, somebody comes up to me at a con and wants a metaphor,
I don't think they really know about it.
Yeah,
like, in
not
terms
really.
of, like you. Yeah.
I know. I need to put out my official tweet now that I can talk about it. I haven't. Why do I still use the word tweet?
It's just in us. It's ingrained in us.
Yes. I'm trying to move to the word post. Post.
I don't care. I'll just say tweet. Retweet. I heard of his work as Dion in FF16.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so he's really
Oh,
good.
that's right. Yeah.
Really good.
Oh, he's incredible.
I was
Yeah.
very impressed. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But that's cool. So they didn't have you do an accent or anything?
They did, well, slight spoilers. Oh, yeah, this just won't get the edit.
The thing about it is, like, accents aren't necessarily super precise. Like, we have in our heads what it should sound like. But to, I guess, normal people, like just regular people, like it's okay to slip up now and then.
Yes, that's true.
It's not, like even with American accents, like,
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not like dead on, like you sound American,
My name's Suzie Yeung,
Y'all.
Did you ever see that episode of SNL with Ryan Reynolds where it was like the Norwegian theater thing? Oh my gosh. It's so funny. Like, they introduce, like, Bill Hader says, like, the Norwegian theater company, blah, blah, blah. They've been perfecting their American accents for this crime drama. And I must say, the results are astonishing. So they go to it, and, like, Fred Armisen has, like, a cigarette, and he's interrogating Ryan Reynolds, and a cop, trying to be like a cop. He's like, so, you better tell us, mister, did you do a crime of making graffiti?
You sound like a surfer.
Oh, it is so funny. He's like, nah, John, I haven't had my coffee from the donut star yet.
Oh, gosh.
It is so great.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Accents. I can't say I'm very good at them.
Oh, no?
No, it's just not part of my forte.
You don't need to be. You're Suzie Yeung, man.
Nah, man. I feel like accents, like I really should work on them. Because a lot of auditions do require
True.
accents.
You must do Asian accent, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if it's like super accurate.
No, I don't know if mine is either.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. It's like, are you Asian? Cool.
Good enough.
Good enough.
I buy it.
I guess. You sound Asian.
Where are you from?
Have you had that question asked to you? Because I have.
I don't know if I've had it phrased quite like that, but yes, some derivative of that.
Do you know what someone asked me directly? They're like, so what boat did you come off from?
What?
I was like, excuse me? The USA, dude. I was born here.
What situation was this? Just a rando?
Yeah, I think I was volunteering for something. I think I was, but then this lady just came up to me. And she's like, so what boat did you come from? Or like, what boat did you come off of? I was like, huh? Whoa. Whoa.
So what'd you do?
I was like, America? Like a ship from America, maybe? It was so weird.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's been quite a while since I've dealt with like blatant racism that when it does happen, it's very disorienting.
Sorry,
It's like, what?
This is 2025.
I know.
What?
I was on my way from St. Louis to the airport because we went there because some of my parents' family friends were there. And we stop at a rest stop. It's unsolicited, right? He's like, so where are you from, boy? Or something like that. And I was just like, I'm from Chicago. And he's like, yeah, but you still got them almond-shaped eyes. And I was just
Whoa.
like, yeah, I guess that's true.
Oh my God.
And then he says to me, we get you a set of black pajamas and a cymbal hat, we could have some real fun. And I was like, Okay.
Whoa.
But what am I going to do? The guy could kill me if I give him any shit, right? So I just got out of the situation. But
Oh my God.
it makes me so mad, dude.
Yeah. I mean, you just gotta like walk away or be like, yeah. Cool, man.
But that's literally my deepest childhood scar. And so when that happens, like I see red.
I mean, did you get like bullied when you were?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm. You grew up in a time where things were a little more progressive, right? Where did you grow up?
In the East Coast. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah, but my school was predominantly white. It was so white that the statistic was 100% white because they rounded me down because I was like the only Asian there in the school.
Doesn't matter.
It didn't matter. I just didn't exist as a statistic. So I was like that 0.1%. But yeah, like I grew up in a completely white community, and
yeah, me too. Then
so it wasn't like aggressive, it wasn't hateful, but it was definitely like they're like, what are you?
Yeah.
Like, where did you really come from? Oh, but where did your parents come from? That's what I meant. Like, not where did you come from? You know.
See, for me, I'd be walking along the sidewalk and somebody would just scream "chink" out of their car.
Oh,
you know, like that kind of stuff. Like really, like, you know. And it just was like I just got used to it, you know. It was just the way things work.
Sucks how you have to get used to it.
I know.
What?
It definitely like caused some damage, but you know, what can you do? This is not making the edit.
Yeah, yeah. Kill that.
So any of you out there, better fucking think about it.
Yeah, it is messed up though.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
It's so funny. I wonder, like, people like Steven, who are so nice.
Steven Fu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, I want to see what his dark side
He's
looks
got
like.
some deep, dark sides, man.
He must.
Like, don't piss Steven Fu off.
Yeah, he will end you. But, like, for me, I mean...
Hear that, Steven?
My...
He'll come out and iron fist you.
That's right.
Punch you.
I like my baggage is very obvious because I play so many villains, right?
Oh,
I'm always playing villains. And so like all of my baggage comes out in very clear.
Why do you think you voice villains all the time?
Because I think I have that baggage and that helps me connect with villainous roles, honestly. I think it helps make my sort of aggression and stuff like that a lot more authentic because I know what that feels like, you know? So, plus I have a lower sounding voice. I guess that's part of it too.
I think it's the texture too.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But I do find that, you know, like when I voice lines that are, you know, expressing hurt, outrage, the desire for revenge and domination, all that kind of stuff, that's all like real, you know?
I played this game before. You went viral.
I know. It's crazy, man. Oh my God. That is the quote. Every Squid Game pop that I sign now, that's the quote that I have to do.
Absolutely, right? It's so iconic.
And I was having so many people like coming up to me asking me to say it at cons. Like I did it a few times and like wrecked my voice.
Volume?
I did.
Dude, don't do that. I don't know how people like Bryce can just like scream and like, you know, just do all these crazy things every convention.
He's just another breed, man.
Yeah.
He's got the endurance of like Superman as far as his voice goes, and just like Energizer Bunny level energy. He just, you know, like that's another like just like Steven. Like I wonder what Bryce is like. You know, I have an easier time imagining Bryce's dark side than Steven's.
Really?
Yeah.
Steven plays some villains, I think.
Yeah.
He does play. Yeah, he does.
I guess I'm not even...
It's more of like those smooth type villains, though.
Oh, I see.
You know.
Whereas Bryce be more in your face.
I think so.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard.
But Bryce plays so many heroes, though. I wonder, has he played any real bad guys? He must have at some point.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like, if you've worked for this amount of time,
I know.
I would assume you have played, like, various roles somewhere.
Yeah, true.
Besides Gion, like, did you play any hero types?
Like, okay, so
it's not superhero-like, but...
For Judgment and Yakuza, like, I'm on the good guy's side.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's, like, not like, oh my god, I'm pure...
Right.
Like, righteous justice kind of...
Yeah, no, definitely no.
No. Those types kind of annoy me, though, to be honest. I like the characters that have more of a gray.
That are complicated.
Yeah.
That's true. That is more interesting.
It is more interesting. Yeah.
All right, let's check our time.
We have like half an hour.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
We're definitely writing that thing.
What? Really?
Camping Sally. Your hat. What is that?
So do you know Line Friends?
No.
Line Friends. So
Like Line the app?
Yeah, the app. So like they have mascot characters. You know Kakao?
Oh yeah.
Kakao Talk?
Sure.
They have mascot characters, right? Like Ryan the lion, or like these other characters. So Line is a Japanese messaging app, and they have their mascot characters called Line Friends. So Sally is one of the Line Friends. She's a little chicken.
She's cute.
I know, right? I don't know if the camera can see.
The best part is holding the little cup.
Yeah.
The little camping cup.
A little camping cup. But it's because one of my first prelay shows was Brown and Friends. It was a Netflix show where they have these characters, and they basically all speak gibberish. And I voice all the female characters.
Oh.
So Sally is my favorite character in Line Friends.
Wow.
She's a big troll. She loves making mischief, and yeah.
Sounds awesome. Where can I watch that? I have to check it out.
Netflix.
Netflix?
Yeah, it's Brown and Friends. Oh my God, your kid would love that.
Really?
Yeah, it's super cute. It's so cute. It doesn't have any English language. It's just gibberish.
Oh.
So it's like a cute little 3D cartoon. And I think it was animated in Korea.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I'll be keeping it in the family that way.
Yeah.
Line Friends.
Yeah.
Do you remember Happy Tree Friends?
What is that?
It was like a short that was done. It was probably before you were born. It was a short that was done in the style of a cute kid show, but then all the friends get like mauled or run over or cut in half, and it's totally horrible.
Huh? Oh my God.
I'm sure it's still out there. It's gruesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't really stomach gruesome things.
No.
No. Yeah. Can you?
Yeah. Yeah, I take great enjoyment in them. Only if it's bad people. I don't like watching innocent people suffer.
No.
That actually does upset me and stuff. But if it's somebody who I think deserves it, I'll watch them die the slowest, most horrible death and just sit there with popcorn.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah. Dark side.
You do have a dark side.
Yeah. Oh, Suzie.
Am I in danger?
Yeah, I know.
If you don't hear from me, that's what happened.
You know who's to blame. And he was dumb enough to still post the video, too.
Yeah, Greg Chun. When are we going to be in something again?
I know.
Together.
Last thing was Yakuza 8.
Yakuza 8. You were, what's his name? Nanba.
Yeah.
We didn't interact that much.
I don't think so.
I didn't say your name very much.
Yeah, it's not going to be it's going to be a long time before we have another doctor-lawyer situation.
Oh, yeah. That live action was so interesting.
Sure was.
So funny.
I'm excited about dubs, honestly, though, like the future of dubs, because I feel like this is like the start of dubs becoming acceptable in the US. Like right now, there's still so much hatred for them or whatever. I think as time goes on, as like kids are born watching dubs, it's all going to be fine, you know?
I think so.
And I think dub actors will really get a lot of respect sometime in the future. Not, I'll be dead by then, but like sometime in the future, I think it's going to be like it is in other countries. Like dub actors are celebrities in other countries.
Dub actors?
Yeah. There's this documentary called Being George Clooney, and they go and talk to the actor that does George Clooney's voice in a bunch of different countries.
Interesting.
And once the way they do it there is that once you're somebody's voice, you're their voice for everything that comes in, right? So, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I would hope so. I think that what's holding us back now is that I think it's a lot of things. For dub to be successful, so many components have to go right? It doesn't matter how good you are as an actor, in my opinion. If the script is not good, if the direction is not good, and I don't know, the flaps are terrible, the lip flaps, then you have a lot stacked against you as an actor. Like no matter what kind of performance you can pull out of you, like it's just kind of like working against your favor, right?
Well, yeah, I mean that's why I think it's important for actors who are comfortable in what in their judgment and their taste to speak up if it's not working for you, you know.
Yeah.
Can we change this word? I would never say this. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I do.
It's hard sometimes though, because like you're also on a deadline, you're on a time crunch, so you can't rewrite every line. Right. And so at that point it becomes uncomfortable, at least for me, to speak up and be like, hey, can we change this? Can we change this again? Hey, actually, can we go back? You know, I feel like I'm overstepping my bounds a little bit sometimes.
Maybe, but I think once everybody's more comfortable and assertive about just sort of delivering a usable, believable read on take one, then when you do a safety pass, then I change the words all the time on safety passes. And more than half the time, we keep that because it sounds more natural. It sounds more the way I would speak, you know? So I think just the process has to evolve so it really is a collaboration with director-actor, because the director doesn't know you as an actor,
right?
Unless you obviously have a relationship outside of the dub. But if I'm directing somebody and I don't know them, like, I want to hear what it is that comes naturally to them, because that's what's going to come across as most authentic. And if I don't know that person's personality, I don't know what that is. So I would love to hear it offered up.
Yeah.
You know?
It's hard to think on the fly though, especially when you have to work with flaps. You have to be like, oh, this would sound so good, but it doesn't really match the animation. So it's a lot of thinking on the fly and being able to like work with it.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you know, you've done things where you watch the preview and in your mind you're like, oh, it sounds like he says bullshit at the end. You know what I mean? The way his mouth goes. And so like, it's a matter of like, if the line has anything to do with like, you know, if the line's written as a load of crap or whatever, you could just say, hey, you know what, it really looks like he says bullshit at the end. Can I try that? You know?
Yeah, I do that once in a while, but sometimes my brain's just not really on. So like, I don't know what could go there instead. Let's roll it, you know?
Whatever you think. I'll just say it.
Yeah. But, you know, I do want more creative integrity in dubs. I would really like that.
I think it's headed in that direction, honestly. Yeah. Have you worked with Victoria Grace?
Not in a director sense.
She's an incredible director. Like, crazy. What is she, like 20? You know, I don't even know how old she is, but her instincts, and when she puts her director's hat on, she's just like, you know,
locked in.
She just like commands the room, and she's so good. And I found that her aesthetic, like what it is, where she feels like the level of heightened versus grounded should be, is exactly where I feel like it should be. So that's why I'm a huge fan of what she does.
Yes. It's so good when you're on the same wavelength as a director. Like, I feel that way about Kirk Thornton. I love working with him. Like, anytime he gives me a direction, I'm like, you're so right. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, so.
Kirk is awesome. Have you seen him on the con circuit recently?
Yeah, he's been to a few.
Yeah,
he's been killing it.
I know.
You know, as Shadow.
Yeah. I usually run into him more, but I haven't seen him lately.
Yeah, we'll run into him.
I'll have to hunt him down.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Did I ever tell you we recorded this anime over at Bang Zoom called Dragon's Dogma? Anyway.
Isn't that a video game?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was an anime, I think loosely affiliated with the video game.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's actually a lot of the animation is really cool, and like some of the performances are unbelievable. Like Armin Taylor does a role in it. He's fantastic, you know. And then there's me and Erica Mendez and Christina V and you know, the usual suspects and stuff. But the funniest thing that happened during that, and Alex Von David was directing, was there was a scene where Kirk was playing like the head of the guard, and I was, you know, I'm playing this character named Ethan, and at some point he's like telling me, you know, they went down to the river, like we need to meet up with them later or whatever, because it wasn't clear how the animation was going to be done. So we get the animation back and we're literally standing right face to face. So he's screaming in my face as we're listening to how it was done.
Yeah.
And it just cracks me up that they bothered to animate to that, you know? And then obviously he had to retake it and stuff at normal conversational level. But man, I wish I had a video clip of that.
Oh.
We were all laughing so hard.
Oh, man. Do you have favorite directors to work with?
It's hard to find a director I don't like working with, you know? Because I feel like most directors in this town are pretty on point.
Maybe one day you'll direct me.
Yes.
See how that goes.
It's just a matter of time, man.
hope so. You know, the one thing that sucks in this industry is you don't get to pick and choose who you work with, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could work with people that I love all the time.
I've had very few experiences where I think I really just wasn't on the same page as the director. I think it only happened once, and I ended up just saying, "Hey, look, I don't think I'm your guy," and I quit.
Oh, what?
Because it was just like it was just like, we just weren't connecting, and it was a waste of everybody's time. And I'm like, you should probably find somebody else for this, because yeah, that was interesting.
I remember there was like a time. Well, it happened a few times where I know the director doesn't play video games, but like I understand the context. It's like we were recording this RPG and something like that. And I think they just didn't really understand how it worked. And so I was like, I don't think that's really the way that it should go, but I'll try your direction. You know, it's that kind of thing where like, you know, implicitly, like this is a game and this is what they're doing. Like if they're healing someone, they're not attacking, you know, it doesn't have force behind that line necessarily. Because like I play Final Fantasy and like all these RPGs. I'm like, it's very like light sounding. But I think my direction was to like go like
super aggro.
Yeah, really aggro when I was like healing something. And I was like, I don't think that's how it works, but I'll give you a take.
You feel better?
Yeah, get better, get up. Get up!
I've said that before. I've said, like, I just don't think I can sell this line, like, the way it's written.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, sometimes you can't, or, like, it's just not in your ability to do, I don't know. Yeah. It happens.
Yeah, it happens. And I think as long as it's the exception as opposed to the norm, I think you're fine. If you're doing it on every other line, eventually they're going to get pissed off.
If you're being respectful about it, I think it's totally fair.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, I think by the time that we get to work together, it's going to be on something really cool.
Well, I hope so. Let's manifest.
You swear.
Manifest is the right pinky. This is the right pinky. Yeah.
Thank you to Suzie Yeung for joining me for lunch today. And wow, you know what? The background is super beautiful. Look at this.
Isn't it? Oh my goodness. Wow. This is lovely.
Look for Suzie in a project near you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Here we go. Nice. Oh, she's cruising now. What did you think?
That was fun. I was like really wobbly at first.
You did great.
Man, I felt like I was in a Yakuza game, like doing that Segway thing, you know?
That's right. All right, everyone. Suzie Yeung on a scooter. You saw it here.
Now it's Greg's turn. Whoa. Look at him go! Yay! Whoa!
Awesome.
Yes, Greg Chan, dude.
Fifth wheel.